morning, class. Once again, this is your Sir Shadrach. I hope you are all doing very well, as I'm also enjoying here. Remember the last time we met for the e-learning, we ended up discussing a certain topic, which is the algebraic expression. And that was our second substrand for algebra. The first substrand for the algebra was about the patterns. So this is the second substrand. And so we are going to continue from there. Then we can proceed to new topics or new strands and substrands. And today we have algebraic expression, and we have already explained algebraic expression the last time we met. And it was said that algebraic expression is just built up, which involves what? The constant variables and mathematical operation signs. When we say constant, they are the numbers. They are the numbers in the algebraic expression. For instance, if I have 4a, the constant is 4, and the a is the variable. And then if I add it to, let's say, 5b, that is the operation, the algebraic expression. The algebraic operation here is what? The addition sign. So when these things are put together, we call it algebraic what? Expressions. We call it algebraic expressions. Now, we are going to emphasize on simplifying algebraic expression. We did how to find area, perimeter, involving what? Algebraic expression, but we will not proceed from there. We will just jump to the algebraic expression, simplify algebraic expression. And so we are saying that to simplify algebraic expression, group the like terms, and then add and or subtract the coefficients of the like terms. And we explain what the like terms and the coefficient is. So here when we say terms, the terms consist of a number, letters and what? Powers of letters. So like the terms in this one consists of a number, that's 4, as I just indicated before, or any number. The A is what? The letters. And sometimes they use powers on the letters. So that's what we call the powers of what letters. And now the coefficient is a numerical what? A numerical or a constant quantity placed before and multiply a variable in an algebra. Now what I mean is that when I have 4x, okay, the coefficient is 4. Because we are saying that it's a constant, or it's a numerical or constant quantity placed before, is placed before, and multiply a variable. And the variable is the x. So you realize that the 4 is multiplying x. So the 4 here becomes the coefficient. And the x is what? Variable. The coefficient is the number that is placed before what? An alphabet in algebraic expression. Or the number that is multiplying an alphabet in algebraic expression. That's the meaning of coefficient. When we say the terms, they are the numbers, they are the numbers, letters, and then powers of letters that are put together, either adding or subtracting in what? Algebraic expression. So that is the introduction of how to simplify algebraic expression. I hope we are getting it. We are saying that it's just the build-up of constant variables and what? And then the algebraic operations put together. That makes it the algebraic expression. Now here we are looking into details. How do we simplify algebraic expression? So here we are going to look at some examples. Simplify the following algebraic expression. Number 1, 4x plus 2x plus 3x. Remember I told you that those numbers that are multiplying the alphabets are called coefficients. And then the alphabets are called what? Variables. So when they are put together with additions and subtraction signs, then they form what? The algebraic expression. So here we are going to simplify it. And then the number 2 here says 3y minus 4x plus what? 2y. We are going to simplify them. And then the number 3, 10t minus 7s plus t minus 7 plus 4s. We are going to also simplify this. Remember that we said to simplify algebraic expressions, you must what? Group the like terms. The like terms are the numbers that have similar what? Alphabets. That have the same what? Alphabet. They are supposed to put together and then either add or subtract, depending on whatever operations that have been given to you in the algebraic what? Expression. So let's look at how do we tackle the first one, and then second one, third one. Now I'll give you try for sure to do so, right? So if you take the first one like this, the alphabets or the variables are what? The same. So you just have to add them. You add the constant and then you attach it with the what? The variable. So the constant is 4, 2, 3. When you add 4 plus 2, you get what? 6, right? And then when you add 6 plus 3, so you can make it 6x. Let's do 3 plus 3x. I added the first two. So 6x plus what? 3x. And then when you add 6 plus 3, you know what you will get, isn't it? So you get 9 what? X. And that will be your final what? Answer for this expression. Now if you take the second one, here we need to what? Group the like terms. Because here they were all the same, like the like terms were the same. Here there are different like terms. You have to group them. So you put the y together because the y's are the ones that are like terms. So you write 3y, sorry. Please don't change the operation. It is always constant. Plus is in front of 2y. So make it plus 2 what? Y. And the minus is in front of the 4x. So you bring the 4 minus 4 what? X. Here we have grouped the like term because the y's are together and the x, the one with the x is also standing on its own. So here you can now continue, no spaces, so let me continue from there. So you add the like terms here. The like terms can always be added. Add the coefficients, the numbers first, then you just attach the alphabet or the variable. So 3 plus 2 gives us what? 5, right? That's the coefficient. Then you just add, you attach what? The y to it, the variable. Then minus, we have minus here, the 4x. The 4x has no any like terms, so it stands alone, you just join it. And that will be your last what? Answer, or your last expression for this, number 2. Hope we are getting it right. So if you look at number 3 here, we also group the like terms as you've been told. Now the like terms are the coefficient with the same what? Variables. So 10t. Now look through which one has t. There's a t here and there's a plus. So we are not changing the sign, we are bringing the same plus. T. Right? Then we move on. We have other constancy, other like terms here, the s and the s. So we realize that in front of this 7x, there is minus. So bring minus. You don't change the signs. The signs are always constant. So we have minus 7x. Then we have here 4x. There's plus. So bring the plus. Then 4 what? X. This, the like term. Now left with only 7. 7 has no partner. So just 7 has minus in front of it. So you just bring 7. Minus the 7. Now you realize that it has been grouped. The t's are together, the x are together, and the 7 is standing alone because it doesn't have any what? Partner or any like term. So here we are using this 10t plus what? T. This t, there's 1 in front. When an alphabet is standing alone like t, in mathematics, there is 1 here, but we don't write the 1. When there's alphabet, only 1 alphabet, and there is a 1 here. Every alphabet has 1 in front of it. It's a hidden 1, but you don't write it. So here it means that we have 10 plus what? 10 plus 1, which is 11. I told that just add the variable, the coefficient. So here will be 11. Then you join the t, so 11t. So we have here, you have 11t, the t's are 11. Minus. Here you have to apply, excuse me, I wouldn't even bring the minus first. Here we are applying the integers. Remember, integers. We have negative 7 plus 4. I hope somebody can tell me the answer. You know, when I was teaching integers, I told that negative means you have borrowed. I use that as a way for you to understand it very well. And then the positive here means you have and you are coming to pay. So it means that you have borrowed 7 or 7 cedis and you have only 4 cedis to pay. It means you still owe the person how much? 3. And the owing is the negative sign. So here it becomes negative 1. Negative 3x. Right? Minus what? Your 7, because the 7 has no pattern. So you put it this way. You realize that this is your final what? Simplification. You can only do up to this level because there's nothing to do here again. And that is your final answer. 11t minus what? 3x minus 7. that is your final answer. It's as simple as that. Just group the terms, the like terms, the ones with the same alphabet, the coefficient with the same variable. When they say variable, it means alphabet. I'm using mathematical terms here. So when you group them, you either will add or subtract depending on the operations given to you in that question. Is there any question to ask from what I've just solved with you so far? If there is no question, then I will give you try questions and then you put your hands on. Okay, so the try questions, your try questions are these. Simplify the following algebraic expressions. Number 1, 4x plus 7 minus 2x minus 4. So here you realize that the like terms are the one with the what? This one and this one, they are like terms, and the 7 and the 4 are also like terms, but they don't have also alphabet, so they can be grouped together. Group them without changing their what? Their addition or subtraction sign. Then you look at number 2, 4a plus 5b plus 3a plus 6 minus 7b. So here too, you know the like terms, right? 4a and then 3a, they are like terms. 5b and then minus 7b to their like terms, but they all have coefficient and then variable of, they all have variable of what? B. And then the 6 is constant, which is, it doesn't have any pattern. So you just group them, you add or you subtract, depending on the operation sign that is supposed to be grouped. And then number 3, 28q minus qr plus r minus qr plus 13 what? R. So here the like terms here is this one, qr and qr, they are like terms. R and then 13r to be like terms. But the 28q, they stands alone, because there's nothing like q alone with a number or an alphabet. So the r, qr, they are like terms. And I told you that when they give you qr here, it simply means there's one in front, but they don't write one. So the qr stands for just one qr. And here too is one qr. So qr, they are like terms. And then this r and this 13r2 are like terms. They just group them, and then where you are supposed to subtract, you subtract. Where you are supposed to add, you add. I hope it is good. Yes, try it for me, because I will check it. Try, and then if you are able to try, then you send it to me on WhatsApp, and then I'll be able to assess whether we're able to do it well or not. So we are done with what? Algebraic expression. Remember, we did it before we had the break, and we have come back to it again because I want you to understand it very well before we can proceed to the next part, the next topic or the next substrand. So take it serious. I've emphasized it again. So we'll move on to the next substrand. Thank you.